Hello, I'm Sandra Watson, President and CEO of the Arizona Commerce Authority, the state's leading economic development organization. I am honored to represent the state of Arizona in signing this MOU that formalizes our valued economic partnership with Taiwan and expands opportunities for both our countries for years to come. Under our governor, Doug Ducey, Arizona has become the premier state for advanced manufacturing and high-tech industries anywhere in the country. This fact was demonstrated by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company's selection of Arizona as the home of its new $12 billion U.S. advanced semiconductor factory. Arizona's dynamic business ecosystem, combined with Taiwan's innovative industries, is a sure recipe for success and one we hope to repeat often. TSMC's legacy investment has elevated the potential of what's possible between Arizona and Taiwan and opens the door for more opportunity and success. I look forward to signing this MOU with all of you today. Thank you.
Greetings from Arkansas, USA. And thank you for inviting us back to your business day and for having the opportunity to share the difference Arkansas enjoys with other states in the country. The business world around the globe is still challenged with the lingering effects of the virus and potential market disruptions due to natural and political effects. It's never been more important than now that we all seek out our partners we can trust and who are committed to moving forward in the face of challenges.
Our economy is diverse, which has given us the edge during this worldwide pandemic. Governor Asa Hutchinson did not totally shut down our economy when other states were forced to close. His leadership allowed us to address the problems while at the same time keeping our essential businesses running. It's been crucial in our ability to now seek direct foreign investment and begin to close deals again. We're number one in the USA for relative value of $100, which means your money goes further here than anywhere else in the country. We're in the top 20% of states when factoring business climate, and we're third in the country for cost of doing business. Those factors alone should welcome you to think about Arkansas as a place to do business. Our targeted industries speak to the success Arkansas has enjoyed for decades. Aerospace and defense leads our export list. Our workforce has proven their professionalism over and over in this critical industry. Dassault Falcon Jet has their largest worldwide facility in Little Rock, and their success here is legendary. Did you know half of Arkansas is covered in trees? Timber and forest products ship all over the world from our centrally located state. From one of the top steel producing clusters in the country, to firearms and ammunition companies, to transportation equipment and technology focused industries, Arkansas has something for everyone and is a welcoming home to companies looking for a place to grow and prosper in the United States. With lower overhead and wonderful proximity to markets around the globe, our workforce can handle anything.
If you're looking for a location that has everything you need, from transportation hubs to waterways and water resources, with a workforce already engaged in high-tech manufacturing, then you need to come visit our team of professionals in our pro-business administration. Everyone says it, but we are it. We have a rich economic development history, and we're happy to share it with all of you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Desai, and I was appointed by Governor Newsom to be the Deputy Director of the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development, where I lead the International Affairs and Trade team. Our agency serves as California's lead for job growth, economic development, and business assistance efforts. It is my great pleasure to be here today to convey my greetings and congratulations to all of the organizers and participants of Taiwan's 10th U.S. Business Day. California and Taiwan share a long and interconnected history and a deep relationship bound by strong economic and cultural ties. With our location on the Pacific Coast, Californians have always looked west to the Far East in our commercial and business dealings. And Taiwan is one of California's most preeminent economic and trading partners and has remained so during the pandemic. Last year, 33% of all U.S. imports from Taiwan came to California. What's more, California exports made up 24% of all U.S. exports to Taiwan. California's economy is the 5th largest in the world because of international trade with partners like Taiwan. Taiwanese companies also make a significant impact on our economy. Taiwan is the 11th largest source of foreign direct investment here in California. Taiwanese foreign-owned enterprises in our state provide nearly 18,000 jobs, amounting to more than $1.5 billion in wages for Californians. California owes much of its economic strength to the hard work of risk-taking, trend-setting, forward-thinking Californian entrepreneurs, many of whom came from Taiwan. Many Taiwanese immigrants have settled here in California and established their businesses. California is home to the largest number of Taiwanese immigrants, and the Taiwanese-born population in our state makes up 47% of all Taiwanese immigrants in the United States. The vibrant, local Taiwanese communities in California have become an indispensable part of our state. Their contributions in culture, education, and economic development bring great momentum to our overall growth and prosperity. In California, we're proud of our diversity. Our cultural connections also enable our state to benefit from a workforce that is uniquely tuned to the global economy. And our team at GoBiz is here to help. We work directly with businesses to help them find the right location for their operations, navigate permitting and regulatory requirements, and take advantage of incentives that may be eligible for in order to help businesses meet success and help to encourage economic growth and job growth here in California. If any of the businesses here today have questions about where to begin, we can direct you to resources that can help. We appreciate your interest in California and look forward to working with you to support your business expansion to the Golden State. I wish you much success at today's event. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Patrick Myers, Executive Director of the Colorado Office of Economic Development and International Trade and the state's Chief Economic Recovery Officer. U.S. Business Day exemplifies the spirit of global collaboration, and Colorado highly values our international trade partners. While Colorado has not been immune to the effects of the ongoing pandemic, we continue to see encouraging signs of stability and recovery within our state. Several state and federally funded programs are in place to ensure that Colorado's economy not only recovers, but recovers stronger than ever. Since the economic fallout from the pandemic began in 2020, my office has supported more than 42 expanded businesses, representing 10,000 new jobs. As international travel becomes a reality once more, we look forward to further developing a mutual beneficial investment relationship between Colorado and Taiwan. Best wishes for a successful and productive U.S.-Taiwan Business Day.
Greetings. I'm David Lehman, the Commissioner of the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development. I'm honored to join you for the 2021 U.S. Business Day. There has never been a better time to invest in the state. Recent high-profile corporate relocations and business expansions are sending a strong message around the globe that Connecticut provides the right environment for growth, innovation, and success. Connecticut offers many competitive advantages. First is our location. Connecticut is at the epicenter of the northeastern United States and within 500 miles of 30% of the U.S. population and GDP. This provides our companies with easy access to key markets and consumers. A second asset of ours is the quality of our workforce, which is one of the most highly skilled, innovative, and productive in the U.S. and the world. Third and lastly, Connecticut has an unsurpassed quality of life, which is very attractive to both employers and employees alike, as companies want to get the right talent for their business. From emerging entrepreneurs to Fortune 500 companies, Connecticut welcomes organizations of all sizes across a wide variety of industries. In closing, Connecticut values its relationship with Taiwan, and with good reason. Taiwan was Connecticut's 5th largest export market and 6th largest source of import in Asia in 2020, showing that our state is a reliable and trusted business partner, even amidst the challenges of the global pandemic. Thanks again for having me here today, and I look forward to building even more robust ties and a better partnership between Connecticut and Taiwan. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Jamal Sowell, and I serve as Florida's Secretary of Commerce and President and CEO of Enterprise Florida. Congratulations to the Ministry of Economic Affairs of Taiwan and the American Institute for organizing U.S. Business Day. The state of Florida is delighted to participate in this important event once again, as in previous years. Florida enjoys a long and mutually beneficial partnership with Taiwan. Despite the challenges of 2020, our two-way trade relationship grew by 7.2% last year to more than $1.2 billion. Florida maintains a representative office in Taiwan, and many Taiwanese companies utilize the Florida platform to do business in the U.S. and the Americas. We are convinced that Florida provides great opportunities for Taiwanese companies because Florida's economic growth now surpasses $1.1 trillion in GDP, the 15th largest in the world. We are a national leader in aviation and aerospace, life sciences, and technologies, and offer one of the best business climates in the entire world. Florida invites Taiwanese companies to visit and explore opportunities now and in the future. So best wishes for a productive U.S. Business Day program.
Thanks to our economic and cultural relationship, Taiwan is a longtime friend to the state of Georgia. As the electric mobility industry continues its rapid growth, Georgia is excited to help drive this shift by listening to the industry, creating public policy that supports the entire value chain. Our state's partnership with our business community, our assets, and our strategic location give us confidence in the potential for the future partnerships with Taiwanese companies to consistently bring value to our communities. Thank you and congratulations on the 10th U.S. Business Day.
Hi, I'm Brad Little, Governor of the state of Idaho. It's my pleasure to join you today through video for the 2021 U.S. Business Day. Congratulations to the Board of Foreign Trade, MOEA, and TITRA on this year's 10th anniversary of the event. Idaho is honored to participate again. Idaho is a longtime trade partner for many Idaho products, and Idaho will continue to support bilateral trade with Taiwan. I am grateful to have visited Taiwan on a governor's trade mission in late 2019, and I look forward to visiting your country again soon. Idaho tops most rankings for job growth, economic success, regulatory reduction, and personal income growth in the U.S. If you are interested in discussing business opportunities in Idaho, Eddie Yen, Idaho's long-serving Taiwan Trade Office Director based in Taipei, is here to assist you. Eddie's 30-plus years of experience makes him an expert on all things Idaho. His team, along with the Idaho State Department of Agriculture and the Idaho Department of Commerce, are excited to work with you to explore what Idaho can do for your business. We've gotten to know each other well over the years, and we sincerely value our prosperous relationship with our Taiwanese partners, both personally and professionally. Thank you again, and Teresa and I look forward to our next visit to Taiwan. 谢谢.
Hello, my name is Tom Keeley, Director of the Idaho Department of Commerce. From U.S. News and World Report to USA Today, from CNBC to Forbes, Idaho has consistently been recognized among the most business-friendly states in the United States. Boise is the capital and largest city. It is the home to leading businesses like Micron Technologies and J.R. Simplot Company, Albertsons and Hewlett-Packard. Whichever part of this magnificent state you choose to discover, you will find spectacular scenery, abundant natural resources, and always friendly and helpful people. If reaching Western U.S. markets is important to your business, Idaho is a more affordable location with greater access to customers than other, more expensive Western states. With a 1.5% property tax and 6% general sales tax, Idaho has one of the lowest per capita tax burdens of any state in the U.S. Beyond the stability and common sense regulation, businesses cite Idaho's low cost of doing business as a major factor in their decision to locate here. Idaho has some of the lowest energy prices in the U.S. with tremendous partnerships with utilities across the state. We know more green energy options are important, and expanding renewable power options throughout Idaho is top priority for our utilities and the state. In fact, in 2018, 81% of the power generated in Idaho was produced from renewable energy sources. This is the second highest share of state renewable power in the U.S. Idaho's Western spirit has created a hardworking, can-do culture, and it shows in our workforce. Our employees are dedicated and highly skilled, and our colleges and universities collaborate with the private sector to customize programs that meet the needs of Idaho businesses. Idaho has statistically become the country's fastest growing state per capita the last 2 years. Over 200 new residents move to Idaho every day. And thanks to a combination of low taxes, a balanced state budget, and a common sense regulatory environment, our economy is one of the strongest in the nation. There is no better time than now to invest and grow your business in Idaho.
Good morning and welcome to the 10th U.S. Business Day. My name is Brad Chambers, Secretary of Commerce for the state of Indiana. On behalf of Governor Eric Holcomb in the state of Indiana, it is my pleasure to join this exciting forum. In August, I was honored to host representatives from the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in the Midwest to discuss ways we can further strengthen and grow our economic relationship. Indiana is proud to host 9 Taiwanese companies, but we know our economic partnership is just getting started. Indiana is known as a national leader in agriculture and advanced manufacturing. And yes, these key industries are the backbone of our economy. But we are also a hub for innovations across industries, from life sciences to autonomous vehicles, as well as a vibrant and growing IT, software development, and tech scene. Indiana offers a critical understanding of microelectronics, which are core to many of our key sectors, including automotive, medical devices, and aerospace. This expertise is supported by our research, assets, and talent pipeline generated from Indiana academic institutions like Notre Dame, Purdue University, and Rolls-Royce Institute of Technology. Indiana and Taiwan also share many agricultural ties. In 2019, Indiana hosted a delegation from Taiwan and signed a 2-year agreement to sell more than $2 billion worth of corn and soybeans to Taiwan. But this partnership extends beyond economic ties. During the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, our friends in Taipei sent thousands of surgical and N95 masks to Indiana to help protect our frontline workers. We are so grateful for your partnership and do not take it for granted. So far this year, Indiana has secured commitments from 34 foreign-owned businesses to either locate or grow in our state, which is expected to bring more than $1.2 billion of investment and more than 3,000 jobs to Indiana over the next several years. And we are not stopping there. We will continue delivering on our commitment to continuing to build the best business environment in the nation so both states can continue to drive business forward. And with building the best business environment comes building strong communities across the state, which is why we're investing $500 million, which leverages $2 billion in our Regional Economic Acceleration Development Initiative. This program builds on the framework and successes of the Indiana Regional Cities Initiative and 21st Century Talent Regions Program, while encouraging regional collaboration and data-driven long-term planning that will develop, attract, and retain talent in Indiana. READY, as I said, READY is expected to attract at least $2 billion of local, public, private, and philanthropic match funding that will propel investment in Indiana's quality of place and create a once-in-a-generation opportunity. It will equip Indiana's regions with the tools and resources needed to implement strategic investments in quality of place and innovation. And through other initiatives such as the Next Level Jobs program, Indiana is laser focused on helping tens of thousands of Hoosiers skill up and meet the demands of the 21st century economy. I would like to close by saying the Indiana-Taiwan relationship is built on mutual respect, economic success, and perhaps most of all, friendship. If you would like additional information concerning any of our programs or initiatives I mentioned, please do not hesitate to reach out to me personally or the team here at Indiana Economic Development Corporation. Indiana's international team is focused on bringing the world to Indiana and taking Indiana to the world. We have 7 international offices, including one in Asia that covers Taipei and meets frequently with Taiwanese delegations and companies. We hope next year will bring increased travel and that we will once again be able to visit our friends in Taipei. We look forward to building a brighter future together, and thank you.
Greetings from the state of Iowa. My name is Debbie Durham, and I am the Executive Director of the Iowa Economic Development and the Iowa Finance Authority. It is a pleasure to join you for U.S. Business Day and to introduce you to our great state. Iowans know very well we may be small in size with a population of just over 3 million, but Iowa is in fact a world player. Iowa is perfectly positioned in the center of the United States with easy access to export markets through the rivers that border our state and the interstate expressways crossing in Iowa. Our low cost of doing business, business-friendly state government, business-minded tax incentives, and our skilled, productive workforce make us a very favorable place for companies to locate. Globally, Iowa is known as a world leader in agriculture. Our abundant natural resources, including fertile soil, fresh water, and a favorable climate, help our hardworking farmers produce safe and reliable food, biofuels, and bioproducts for our own families and our families across the world. And while we are proud of our rich agricultural heritage, our advanced manufacturing, biosciences, and food processing industries provide the biggest opportunities for foreign direct investment from Taiwan. Taiwan is such an important market that we have contracted with ERISA International to represent us for the purpose of strengthening commercial and investment opportunities between Iowa and Taiwan. We also look forward to continued collaboration and dialogue on how we might work together to strengthen both trade and investment. To learn more, I encourage you to visit our website at www.iowaeda.com. Finally, thank you to the hosts and organizers of this event for the opportunity to address U.S. Business Day participants. We appreciate your interest in Iowa and send you best wishes for a great event.
Taipei de Pengyoman, Nimen Hao. My name is David Toland, and I am the Lieutenant Governor and the Secretary of Commerce for the state of Kansas. I am very honored to be invited once again by Minister Wong to join you again for the 2021 U.S. Business Day. Kansas is famous for aviation, agriculture, and animal health, the so-called AAA+ industries. And we are also very strong in logistics and distribution, renewable energy, engineering, and bioscience. I have very good news to share on Kansas. We are embarking on an even stronger future with our new long-term economic development plan, the Kansas Framework for Growth. The framework is an aggressive strategy to align our state's strengths with emerging trends across the global economy, while guiding economic development at state, local, and regional levels into the future. This new and stimulating approach will create numerous investment opportunities in advanced manufacturing, aerospace, food and agriculture, logistics and distribution, transportation, and broadband infrastructure. Later in the Business Opportunity Forum, my division leaders will help you better understand these strategic plans to grow businesses in our great state. We believe you will have many reasons to choose Kansas as your next foreign investment destination. Kansas warmly welcomes business opportunities with the people of Taiwan, and we very much appreciate our long and successful history of working together to expand trade and investment. In 2020, Taiwan was the third largest importing market to Kansas, with total sales of $1.1 billion US. At the same time, exports from Kansas to Taiwan grew to $260 million, which makes Taiwan our 10th largest export destination. When travel becomes easier, I look forward to meeting and welcoming you in person in Kansas. It will be exciting to have you see firsthand all that we have to offer. In the meantime, please feel free to reach out directly to my international staff with any questions you may have. 谢谢大家.
Hi, I'm Don Pearson, Commerce Secretary for the state of Louisiana, and I'm pleased to join you today and speak on behalf of our great ally, Taiwan. Taiwan has been a tremendous investor and trading partner for the state of Louisiana for decades. Through my personal experience, I can tell you that I'm so pleased to have partnered with them in so many deals, and I look forward to our continued success as we fashion win-wins on a global scale. Great to be with you today.
Congratulations on a successful U.S. Business Day. I wish I could greet you in person, but I'm glad our colleagues from the Maryland State Office in Taiwan can be there to represent us. The economic ties between Maryland and Taiwan are strong, and there is much opportunity to expand these relationships. Whether it's in biotech, medtech, cybersecurity, food processing, or logistics and distribution, Maryland is open for business. Thank you for your partnership, and welcome to Maryland.
We see ourselves at the leading edge of autonomy and artificial intelligence. Hi, I'm Pramod Raheja, co-founder and CEO of Airgility. What makes us special is that we do these unmanned systems, as we call them, or aerial robots. So you've got this system of hardware and software that play together and go into places where maybe you don't want humans to go. We can fly into GPS-denied environments. That's the kind of technology that we're developing with regards to search and rescue for first responders. We're doing a lot when it comes to computer science, electrical engineering, aerospace engineering, mechanical engineering, artificial intelligence, robotics. All those disciplines are fused into what we create. So from an innovation standpoint, we're right at the edge of deep tech. We create an autonomous system software that can be put into other types of robots, both air, ground, and maritime as well. So we see a whole world out there. The state of Maryland really makes it easier as a company to excel. We have such good talent flow from the universities. It allows us to pick the best and progress forward.
What we're working on, it's the intersection of acoustics, engineering, and medicine. My name is Ellington West. I am the CEO and co-founder of Sonavi Labs. My father, Jim West, best known for his invention of the electret microphone, developed this incredible technology at the lab at Hopkins. There were over 1 million children every year losing their lives unnecessarily to pneumonia, because pneumonia is detectable and treatable. This stethoscope has not been touched or changed in really over 100 years. So what we were thinking is, how can we upgrade this to make it an efficient tool that's around the neck of every physician, but also in the home of patients? That's when the Hopkins team intervened and was able to develop Felix, which empowers community health workers and clinicians, as well as patients at home, to monitor their own respiratory health. We knew that we had the ability to not only save lives, but enhance them for those who are dealing with chronic respiratory diseases. We want Maryland to set the tone of what happens when the greatest universities and the greatest doctors come together and are supported to really be on the front line and transform the way that medicine is practiced.
Innovation, to me, is about listening to your customers' problems and figuring out the most effective and efficient way to solve them. I'm Robert Lee, and I'm the CEO and co-founder at Dragos. The first introduction I had in the cybersecurity was really working with control systems, water filtration, power generation, etc. When I learned that there were people in the world and foreign governments that actually wanted to attack those systems, it felt like a real personal mission to stand in the way of that. We're not just protecting the biggest companies in the world, but also figuring out how to protect the smallest companies. And so when I think about defending infrastructure, when I think about keeping the lights on, you have to take a community approach. You have to have a base of operations. Right here in Maryland, we're able to pull in folks that have worked on national security challenges, and our combined experiences are absolutely part of what makes us successful. Innovation is a daily occurrence in Maryland. It's taking that one barrier in front of us and just moving a little bit further into the point where we can change the world.
My name is Paul Nolan. I'm Vice President of Tax and Government Affairs at McCormick. McCormick was founded in 1889 by Willoughby McCormick. He and 3 other employees developed flavor extracts that they started selling locally in Baltimore, and the company has grown from there. We have 50 locations in 27 countries. We have 11,000 employees around the world and approximately 2,400 in Maryland. We have an expansive global portfolio of products. In addition to the iconic red-cap urban spices that you're used to, we also have a wide array of other flavor products. Being driven to innovate is core to our strategic framework, and around that we've grown our business. We're excited about our new headquarters. We see the headquarters as an attractive place to work for our current employees and for the employees of the future that we're going to recruit who will help us to grow even more.
What does quality of life mean for business? It means a lifestyle like this, with access to all of that. Tap into some of the nation's best schools, food, healthcare, recreation, and views. It's a lifestyle you and your employees can get behind. So, if a business move has ever crossed your mind, it's time to consider a place where you can have it all. That place is Maryland.
Hello, my name is Mark Sullivan, and I'm the Director for the Massachusetts Office of International Trade and Investment. On behalf of the Baker-Polito administration, I am pleased to participate in the Taiwan Ministry's Economic Affairs U.S. Business Day for 2021. First, on behalf of the Commonwealth, I would like to extend our thanks to the people of Taiwan by acknowledging their generous gift of face masks during the early days of COVID. Those were difficult and trying times, and your gift was most appreciated. Taiwan and Massachusetts enjoy a long, robust, and mutually beneficial economic relationship. Our annual trade exceeds $1.3 billion, and there is strong foreign direct investment on both sides. Massachusetts focuses on building bridges with similar global ecosystems, of which Taiwan is certainly one. Both economies are global hubs for innovation. Both economies have established excellence in the fields of life science, technology, and renewable energy, and both economies excel in international commerce. The bridge between Taiwan and Massachusetts is built on the strong foundations of academia, business, culture, and tourism that make our relationship so unique. This bridge is reinforced by the excellent support that Massachusetts and Taiwan receive from the Massachusetts-based Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, called TECO, under the leadership of Director General Jonathan Sun and his team. It also receives strong support from the Taiwan Investment and Trade Office. I'd like to offer another perspective that could be unique for Taiwan foreign direct investment. Like Massachusetts, Taiwanese companies cannot be everything to everybody. Therefore, with its global reach and similar ecosystems, Massachusetts offers Taiwanese companies access to global companies that are engaging with the Commonwealth. In other words, Massachusetts is perfect as an outpost for Taiwanese companies going forward. As you consider investment in the United States, please consider the strong bonds that exist between Taiwan and Massachusetts and can enhance your foreign direct investment opportunities. Thank you.
Well, greetings from Minnesota. I am the Commissioner of the Department of Employment and Economic Development here in Minnesota. My name is Steve Grove, and I'm thrilled to be here and appreciate this opportunity to address you in your 10th annual U.S. Business Day 2021 and to share a little bit more about our state and its long-standing relationship with Taiwan. You know, we are pleased to share that Taiwan was our state's top growth market in 2020 and one of the few export markets that actually grew during the pandemic for us. So we are excited about this relationship and where it's headed. Whether you know it or not, Minnesota's been a part of your lives for a very long time, including the seatbelts in your car, the air traffic control systems during the direct planes, post-it notes that sit in your offices, or the music of Prince. So many amazing inventions in arts and culture have come from Minnesota. We're home to the world-leading Fortune 500 companies like 3M, Ecolab, Cargill, all of them also operate in Taiwan. And we're home to more Internet of Things companies than Silicon Valley. And our manufacturing companies such as Akbel, a Taiwanese company, are reinvesting in Minnesota and helping our economy. Now, aside from the differences in natural climate, I think you'll find that doing business in Minnesota isn't that different from doing business in Taiwan. We are a leading U.S. state in medical technology, adopting clean energy, developing and implementing sustainable ag-tech solutions, embracing the circular economy, and manufacturing smart machinery, all of which overlap with Taiwan's 5+2 industries. Here's where my department can help. We can be the front door to Minnesota, whether through the trade office, acting as a concierge to guide you through setting up a business and getting plugged into our ecosystem, or to the business development office we have that can help find appropriate office space, or our business finance team that can help provide state-backed financing and incentives to help you grow. So Minnesota, its people, and Minnesotan companies have enjoyed a strong relationship with Taiwan, the Taiwanese and Taiwanese businesses. We're thrilled by the momentum of this last year with so much growth between our state and your country, and we look forward to continuing to develop the relationship, and I wish you all a very successful U.S. Business Day. Thanks.
I am Director Scott Ostermann of the Montana Department of Commerce, the lead government agency for creating and supporting economic connections in our state. Montana and Taiwan have a long and historic relationship, beginning in 1985 with the signing of our sister state agreement. We value our relationship with Taiwan deeply, and as a result, I am very happy to announce the state of Montana has opened a trade office in Taipei as of September 1st. As you heard, our trade representative, Mei Wang, will be in attendance today, and I encourage you to connect with her. You will also hear more from my business and industry development team on opportunities and infrastructure to support business and investment in our state. They are your concierge service for understanding and navigating any information you need to do business with Montana. I hope the conference is a success, and I look forward to the day we can travel to Taiwan or host you in the Big Sky State. Sheshe.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Goins, and I'm the Director of Economic Development for the state of Nebraska. I'd like to welcome and say hello to all of the participants of U.S. Business Day in Taiwan. Nebraska is a great place to do business. Our value proposition is we create a good life and a great life for all of our citizens that live here. But even more so, if you are a business and you're looking to do business in the state of Nebraska, what I would tell you is that we'll make it easy for you. Our mission is to grow our state, but we grow our states through great partnerships, and in Taiwan, we know that we have a friend in you. So we would ask you to come to our state, to do business in Nebraska, to take advantage of our agriculture technology, to listen to us as we talk about our manufacturing technology. We talk about fintech. We have great conversations about health tech. And we also look at our biotech and all of the other industries that are relevant to growing our economy. We don't grow without partnership. And we really feel that Taiwan would be a great partner for us. And we welcome you to come at any time. And so thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your conference.
Hello, my name is Michael Brown. I'm Executive Director of the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development and a member of Governor Steve Sisolak's cabinet. Thank you so much for this opportunity to partake in the 10th U.S. Business Day, hosted by the Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan External Trade Development Council, the American Institute of Taiwan, and American State Offices Association. I'd like to extend appreciation to the Taiwanese government for their kind assistance to Nevada during the COVID-19 pandemic. On October 24, 1985, Taiwan and Nevada became sister states. On October 8th of the same year, Reno and Taichung, Taiwan, established their sister city relationship. During the state of Nevada's 80th legislative session in 2019, and most recently in 2021, Nevada legislature passed resolutions reaffirming close bilateral trade, education, and cultural relations. U.S. and Taiwan initiated the U.S.-Taiwan Economic and Commercial Dialogue to grow the foundation of continued cooperation on global and regional matters such as public health, economic development, energy initiatives, and women's rights. In addition to this, Taiwan and Nevada share over 35 years of economic exchange history. In 2020, Taiwan was Nevada's 14th largest export market, and in 2020, Taiwan's top exports to Nevada were solid-state non-volatile semiconductor storage devices, electronic integrated circuits, and electrical devices for switching of protected electrical circuits. Nevada's main exports to Taiwan were copper ores and concentrates and electric machinery. Total export sales to Taiwan from Nevada in 2020 surpassed $128 million, while import sales from Taiwan to Nevada in the same period reached $836 million. Nevada is a place for innovation where Taiwanese companies can grow and flourish. Nevada has become one of the top states in business tax climate, employment growth, and has emerged as a large proponent of having an innovative economy. We are well positioned in the Pacific Rim and in the U.S. Pacific time zone. Nevada leads the way in technology and innovation, workforce development, international trade, and most importantly, clean energy, aerospace, and autonomous systems, mining, water, hospitality, manufacturing, esports, and of course our renowned gaming industry. Being the top U.S. state in the nation regarding GDP growth in 21, Nevada is advancing in multiple sectors. Nevada has also started growing a Taiwanese technological presence in the state. In 2018, New Deantromics, a world leader and innovator in surgical and medical device manufacturing, built operations on a 200,000 square foot facility in the business park in the city of Sparks, Nevada. This marks an investment of over $40 million for capital and construction of a new technology. Through growth of technology in the state and the western region, Nevada has a key placement in technology supply chains within the United States and a central proximity to R&D, allowing Nevada to work in an interconnected network of technology markets. Nevada is only a short distance away from world-renowned technology startup hubs in Silicon Valley, in Los Angeles, and in San Diego, as well as other hubs in Washington, Utah, and Colorado. This market access could assist in technology manufacturing for a variety of technology, such as semiconductors. Nevada invests in renewable energy, and we are well positioned in our Silver State as a clean energy jobs provider. Nevada is also culturally diverse, ranking second in the nation for cultural diversity, or racial and ethnic diversity, language, and place of birth. Nevada is a great landing place for Taiwanese companies, and we're home to over 30,000 Taiwanese citizens, with nearly 40,000 visitors from Taiwan coming to Las Vegas last year before the pandemic. In closing, I would like to reiterate that Nevada has a dedicated group of economic development professionals ready to assist Taiwanese companies to relocate and expand their businesses in Nevada through a portfolio of different programs. We also have robust programs for Nevada companies interested in exporting to Taiwan and building the partnerships. We look forward to working with your government and business to enhance trade, education, and cultural relations. I wish you a successful 2021 U.S. Business Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I am so deeply apologize that we're not able to actually meet in person during these challenging times. But I hope that when you have an opportunity to come to the U.S. and explore your opportunities to expand in the U.S., that you will strongly give us a consideration in visiting us here in New Jersey. I'm Jose Lozano, President CEO of Choose New Jersey. We are a not-for-profit organization that really helps companies expand as they're exploring the expansion into the U.S. and convincing you that New Jersey is an option. The relationship between Taiwan and New Jersey is extremely strong. We have the fourth largest Taiwan-born population in the United States, and we have over $2 billion in two-way trade between our respective states. I hope that as you explore entering the U.S. market, that New Jersey is somewhere where you all can call home. We have countless Taiwanese companies that are currently calling New Jersey home, and we know that they're happy to be here. In the last year, we have invested a significant amount of money into providing programs and incentives to really help companies as they explore into the U.S. that they really consider New Jersey. From our great higher education partners, our universities, our colleges are willing to explore with you to ensure that the workforce you are looking for that we have and we have. So I hope that there is a moment in time during this pandemic afterwards that you will visit us here in New Jersey and give us an opportunity. Here at Choose New Jersey, we have a whole team that would love to show you around. Until then, I hope that you and your family and your loved ones stay well and healthy during this challenging time. And I hope to see you all there. Take care.
Hello from New Mexico, and thank you for inviting me. I am pleased and honored to participate again in the U.S. Business Day. I continue to learn more about Taiwan, and as I do, I realize how similar your country is with New Mexico. Our leadership's commitment to global trade in New Mexico is strong. Our governor, Lujan Grisham, is committed to a bright future for every resident of New Mexico. To ensure that bright future, she is committed to the growth and diversification of the state's economy. Among the 50 states, New Mexico is one of the largest states geographically and one of the smallest and most rural in terms of population. Yet it is blessed with a unique group of economic development assets. More than $3.5 billion in exports from New Mexico are sent to the world every year, many of those through the Santa Teresa port of entry, one of the most modern and fastest on the Mexican border. Governor Lujan Grisham is committed to New Mexico's history and strong bonds with Chihuahua and Mexico. Together, we are building a globally competitive North American manufacturing and distribution hub called the Borderplex, which includes a binational community in Los Santos. The Borderplex is located roughly halfway between the port of Long Beach and Houston, connected by the Union Pacific Railroad's Sunset Route and Interstate 10. Since Union Pacific opened a $400 million Intermodal Ramp in 2014, warehouse space has been absorbed as quickly as it has been built. UP provides door-to-door service for containers moving in and out of Mexico. The Intermodal Ramp is a 2,200-acre facility. It's 12 miles long and 1 mile wide. It includes an 8-lane automated gate system that moves trucks through quickly and fueling facilities. Despite the growth, the average price of a single-family home in that area is only $200,000. As you undoubtedly know, 2 Taiwanese companies have chosen to locate to Santa Teresa since Governor Lujan Grisham took office: Admiral Cable and Accentria. Accentria will manufacture their products in Juarez with its North American corporate offices and distribution facility in Santa Teresa. Because of its dry climate and wide open spaces, New Mexico also has a long history with the space industry and rocket research. Now we are home to the world's first purpose-built commercial Spaceport America, which houses Virgin Galactic's world headquarters and will be the launch area for the highly anticipated flight of space tourists next year. New Mexico is also an energy leader with a diverse and plentiful mix of energy resources. We sell more electricity out of state than we sell in state. That translates to savings for New Mexico companies. The Permian Basin in the southeast part of New Mexico, along the Texas border, is one of the country's most productive oil fields. revenues from oil and gas production give New Mexico financial reserves and the ability to invest in promising companies. The Energy Transition Act of 2019 made New Mexico a leader in renewable energy development in the United States. Only a few other states are committed to being 100% renewable. Just as Apple and Google are investing in renewable power in Taiwan, Facebook chose our state to take advantage of our renewable energy production. They committed to 1 data center and are now building 6. Now they say the best thing about New Mexico is our workforce, and they also took advantage of the Opportunity Zone tax incentives. New Mexico is also home to a thriving film industry. Both Netflix and NBC Universal have production studios in the state. They are growing and more film and television activity is on its way. New Mexico is home to 3 national research labs and a smart, productive workforce. Our state has one of the U.S.'s top workforce development programs for business, and we are attracting more young families to New Mexico. So why are all of these companies choosing New Mexico? The reason is our financial climate. New Mexico has lowered both its personal and corporate income tax rates. We have one of the lowest property taxes in the United States. We don't tax inventory. We don't tax consumables used in manufacturing, including electricity and gas. And we have a deal closing fund that helps to pay for your building and infrastructure needs. And we have tax credits in place to encourage job growth and good wages, like our investment tax credit on manufacturing equipment. Another reason is our superior customer service, extended to every business that accesses our programs. Finally, we have ideal weather. Work stoppages are extremely rare. We will be your partners. Your success is our success. I leave you today with 2 things to remember about New Mexico. New Mexico is a place for disruptors and pioneers, people and companies who want to do things differently. We welcome you and we invite you to come and see for yourself. Thank you again. It's been my honor to be with you today.
Virgin Galactic is coming home to New Mexico, and it's coming home now. New Mexico will become the first place on this beautiful planet of ours to regularly launch humans into space. So, in saying yes to Spaceport America and yes to Virgin Galactic, New Mexico has said yes to inward investment, yes to education, and yes to technological innovation. But perhaps most of all, New Mexico has sent a resounding yes to the future of humanity.
I love Santa Fe, I love New Mexico, the green chili, of course, the climate, the people, the mix of cultures. It's a very magical place. It is the land of enchantment, I think. Very beautiful place.
Mexico is the kind of place that's the land of pioneers, it's a land of disruptors. And for me, it's really exciting to build a technology company here because we attract people from all over the nation who want to do something a little bit different. We're not New York or San Francisco, and that's a good thing.
Hello, I'm Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, and I'm here to tell you that there's not just one thing happening in New Mexico, everything is happening here. New Mexico is serious about its economic future, and we're building a state that invests in economic potential, supports business expansion, and attracts international capital to set up shop right here in the land of enchantment. We're diversifying the state's economy. We do that by focusing on 9 economic sectors: advanced manufacturing, value-added agriculture, film and television, biosciences, renewable energy, aerospace, cybersecurity, outdoor recreation, and global and international trade. And I want you to be part of it because New Mexico is on a roll. And if you're not here now, get here fast.
I'm Jeff Januszewski, Senior Vice President of the Global New York and Strategic Business Divisions at Empire State Development, and wanted to welcome you and thank everyone for joining us today. New York State is proud to be one of Taiwan's top trading and investing partners. We look forward to finding new ways to strengthen our commercial ties and bilateral cooperation. If you're looking to launch or expand your business, we invite you to look at New York. With the talent and resources that have already led so many other smart and innovative international businesses to move here and thrive here. In New York, you'll find unmatched business advantages that include incentives, advanced training, professional support, and industry university partnerships, all designed to foster the development of innovative technologies and products and to help your business grow. And all in a state that's home to unparalleled art, culture, and natural beauty. Come to New York State, where we are moving forward. The future is here, and it means success for your business. Wishing everyone a fruitful Taiwan-US Business Day.
Good morning, I'm David Whipple, Industry Director for Clean Tech and Renewable Energy at Empire State Development, New York State's Economic Development Agency. I'm pleased to be able to join you at US Business Day. The U.S. is in the midst of a major push for both improved infrastructure and renewable energy. New York State has led the way with state-of-the-art infrastructure by dedicating over $100 billion to investment. From airports to bridges to train stations and gathering spaces, New York has been setting the stage for the future. New York has also led the way with its commitment to a decarbonized economy. This nation-leading commitment was put into law with the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act, which sets a goal of 100% zero emissions electricity by 2040. This clean energy agenda is the most aggressive in the nation and spells out specific targets that we must reach on our way to carbon neutrality. These include 70% renewable energy by 2030, 9 gigawatts of offshore wind by 2035, 3 gigawatts of energy storage by 2030, and 6 gigawatts of solar by 2025. As the Industry Director for Clean Tech and Renewable Energy at Empire State Development, my work focuses on creating good-paying jobs from these investments and targets. These aggressive targets send a strong demand signal to the world and make New York State a significant opportunity for both businesses domestic and abroad. For energy efficiency, energy storage, solar and wind power, New York State is at the forefront of innovation and growth. Also, New York State is central to the supply chain in the northeast of the U.S. You'll find abundant supply chain resources in major market proximity. New York is accessible by superhighways, rail, international airports, and maritime ports. In addition to these resources, New York State ranks #2 in the nation in academic R&D expenditures. The sort of business development that I'm speaking of is only possible because of the robust and talented workforce that New York State has. Our workforce is #1 in the northeast of the U.S. and the total number of STEM graduates. Also, we have the largest public university system in the nation. Finally, New York State has strategically invested over $27 million in workforce development for the clean tech sector alone. Empire State Development is well poised to assist businesses like yours to invest in New York. First, we have a 0% corporate income tax rate for manufacturers. Also, Empire State Development offers tax-based incentives, including our Excelsior Jobs tax credit, which features a green enhancement for projects in renewable energy. Additionally, Empire State Development's Division of Science, Technology, and Innovation funds 70 or more centers of advanced technology and centers of excellence that foster industry-university collaboration in the development of new technologies and products. Finally, Empire State Development has 10 regional offices from upstate to New York City to Long Island to provide local resources and opportunities. To reach our goal of 100% zero emissions energy by 2040, New York State needs innovation and investment from abroad. Events like Business Day US are critical to finding timely solutions for both to protect our climate and to create good-paying jobs. Thank you for the opportunity to provide these remarks to the U.S. Business Day. On behalf of Empire State Development and the state of New York, I'd like to send you my best wishes for a productive and inspiring day. Thank you.
早安，大家好. My name is Christopher Chung, and I'm Chief Executive Officer of the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina. I want to thank the Ministry of Economic Affairs and the American Institute in Taiwan for hosting today's forum on Taiwan-US business opportunities. As a child of two parents who grew up in Taiwan and later immigrated to the United States, Taiwan has a special place in my heart personally. Professionally, I'm committed in my role to helping strengthen the economic relationship between Taiwan and North Carolina. Be it through inbound investment by Taiwanese companies into our state, be it exports of agricultural products and other goods from North Carolina to Taiwan, or be it through tourism between our state and your country, this is an important economic partnership, and the economies of North Carolina and Taiwan are closely intertwined. We look forward to building upon that important partnership through events like today's forum. I wish you all a successful, productive, and safe event, and thank you very much for the opportunity to say a few words from here in North Carolina. Thank you very much. 谢谢.
Ni hao. My name is JP Nassif, and I serve as the President and CEO of Jobs Ohio, the state's leading private economic development corporation. I'm honored to take part in the annual Taiwan-USA Business Day and share our warmest wishes as we continue a long history of partnership with your country and the state of Ohio. Whether it's sharing sister cities in Taipei to Cleveland, Henan to Columbus, our new Taipei City to Cincinnati, our friendship is also translated into prosperous partnership with 10 Taiwanese corporate establishments employing more than 500 individuals throughout the state of Ohio. Ohio is rich in history and innovation and an ideal geographic setting for making it your preferred state in the USA. Since 2013, Jobs Ohio and its partners have completed over 450 international corporate projects involving $10 billion in capital investment and more than 28,000 new jobs. And while we look to the past and present for successful results, it's our competitive business climate and close working relationship with Governor Mike DeWine's administration and other key stakeholders around the state that has provided Ohio a generational opportunity to grow and prosper in the future. Indeed, Ohio is the perfect gateway to the United States. From Ohio, you can reach 60% of the US and Canadian population in just one day's drive. Our people are trained, talented, and eager to work. We have a strong work ethic that businesses value, knowing Ohioans produce quality products and services at a lower cost. Ohio's economy also consists of diversified industries. We're the 7th largest state and boast the world's 21st largest economy. Innovation and technology are big in Ohio too. Tech's biggest names like IBM, Google, Facebook, and Amazon Web Services are already in Ohio. Ohio has always been and will continue to be a source of innovation for the global economy. It's in our roots, from the Wright brothers to Thomas Edison. In particular, Jobs Ohio, and therefore Ohio, has an economic development model unlike other states. We are unique in our funding and industry experience. We offer expertise in high-growth sectors, site selection, talent attraction, incentives, and more, at no cost to your company. No matter which industry you are in, large or small, you will find opportunity in Ohio. I look forward to seeing you in Ohio very soon. And I promise, Jobs Ohio will be a supportive, strategic, long-term partner with you. I wish you and all the attendees at today's Taiwan-US Business Day a great success. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Brent Kissling, the Executive Director of the Oklahoma Department of Commerce. Congratulations on hosting another great U.S. Business Day. We'd love to show you everything that the great state of Oklahoma has to offer.
Hello and welcome everyone. On behalf of the great state of Oregon, thank you for inviting us to participate in this opening ceremony of 2021 U.S. Business Day. My name is Supwan Jing. I am the Director of Business Oregon, the state of Oregon's economic development agency. As we are located on the Pacific Ocean, Oregon has prospered with trade, business, and cultural relationships with our fellow business rim nations. Oregon cities has several sister city relationships with cities of Taiwan, including Portland's sister city Kaohsiung, who helped us start a tradition of a track and boat racing that still goes on today and is the largest in the United States. Slightly more impactful to Oregon's economy than dragon boats, Oregon and Taiwan share a strong connection in the semiconductor industry. While Taiwan is referred to as a Silicon Island, Oregon holds a similar title of Silicon Forest, home of Intel's largest manufacturing site. Semiconductor development has driven Oregon's economy. I look forward to building a stronger and lasting relationship with Taiwan, grow our shared high-tech industries, and help expand into exciting new possibilities. When it is safe to do so, please come for a visit. We would love to have you.
My name is Dennis Stavin, and as Secretary of the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development, I am honored that our partners at the Ministry of Economic Affairs and the American Institute of Taiwan have allowed me this opportunity to speak with you for the 2021 U.S. Business Day program. In Pennsylvania, we are fortunate to have solid business and cultural ties with Taiwan. Our relationship ranges from robotics and life sciences to Little League Baseball. We appreciate the ongoing efforts of the Taiwan Economic and Cultural Office in New York to help us get the word out about robotics and artificial intelligence strengths in Pittsburgh, the cell and gene therapy and fintech expertise in Philadelphia, as well as the strong growth in the digital health, food, pharmaceutical, plastics, and logistics industries across Pennsylvania. Our location within the most densely populated and most prosperous region of the United States is the reason why companies such as Hanhai, Fusheng, Chung Plastics, and others have chosen Pennsylvania from which to grow their North American market. Also, Pennsylvania's annual trade with Taiwan tops $1 billion annually. Because of this exceptionally close relationship, I am proud to announce that Pennsylvania is reopening its office in Taipei. The reopening of our office shows the importance of the ties between business communities in Taiwan and Pennsylvania. Thank you very much for your time today. We look forward to meeting more Taiwanese companies in the future and invite you to come and take advantage of our cost-competitive, business-friendly, and logistically unbeatable location in Pennsylvania.
Hi, this is Stephen Pryor. I serve as the State of Rhode Island's Commerce Secretary, and I'm very pleased that we're having this U.S. Business Day with our colleagues from Taiwan. This is so fantastic. We have a very important relationship with Taiwan. I personally co-led a trade mission to Taiwan in 2015, and we've maintained relations and continuing interaction ever since. We want to continue doing business together, and there are so many reasons why. First of all, Rhode Island is nestled between Boston and New York here in the northeastern United States. We're very pleased that coming out of the COVID crisis, Rhode Island has the strongest recovery in the entire Northeast. In fact, we're top 10 in the country and number 1 in the Northeast for how our back to normal effort is going, and businesses are doing ever better every day. We're very proud of the fact that during the entire COVID crisis, we never once shut down construction and never once shut down manufacturing. As a matter of fact, Rhode Island is the birthplace of manufacturing in the United States. We were the home of the American Industrial Revolution, and ever since, we've been building things, we've been making things. So we invite you to come and do those things here in Rhode Island. I want to point out also, we are one of very few states in the entire country where the entire state is a foreign trade zone. We have the lowest corporate taxes in all of New England, all of this region, and we have special incentives that we can use to invest in projects, brick and mortar projects, physical projects, as well as in individual companies to help them grow right here in Rhode Island. We're very proud of all of that. Now, we're also the birthplace of innovation in so many ways. I've already talked about the American Industrial Revolution and how manufacturing was birthed here. The offshore wind industry, within the field of renewable energy, the offshore wind industry was birthed here in Rhode Island for the United States. The first offshore wind farm in America is off of our shores here in Rhode Island, right off of Block Island, and we're going on to build yet a larger offshore wind farm. So there's lots that can be done in this emerging field with lots of opportunity and possibility within this emerging field of renewable energy and of offshore wind in particular here in Rhode Island. We are a fantastic place to do business. Even coming out of this COVID crisis, this really challenging moment across the entire world, Rhode Island is a strong place to do business, and we hope you'll consider us. We have an outstanding professional staff at the Rhode Island Commerce Corporation that's prepared to help you out. So reach out to us. Let us know if we can continue this very special relationship with Taiwan and help you do business. We look forward to your call. We look forward to your email.
Hello, my name is Stephen Chung. I'm the president of the World Trade Center Los Angeles and the chief operating officer for the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 10th annual U.S. Business Day at the Taipei International Convention Center. This forum provides fantastic opportunities for companies from Taiwan to learn of the great investment and business opportunities in the United States and in Los Angeles. With over 10.2 million residents, a county GDP of over $700 million, the top container ports in the United States, one of the busiest airports in the world, along with thriving industries, including entertainment, digital media, gaming, esports, manufacturing, clean technology, aerospace, space commercialization, bio and life sciences, mobility, electric vehicle, sustainability, and trade and logistics, just to name a few. Los Angeles has enormous options for our international partners from around the world, and we welcome our international partners with open arms. We're so proud that Los Angeles is one of the most diverse cities and counties in the world, with over 224 different languages spoken and over 140 nationalities represented. For Los Angeles, we have a long history of working very closely with Taiwanese companies. In fact, we have over 259 foreign-owned enterprises from Taiwan operating in Southern California already. As our 10th largest international foreign direct investment partner and Los Angeles Customs District 5th largest trading partner with over $18 billion in two-way trade with Taiwan, Los Angeles continues to be a prime market for Taiwanese companies. We regret not being able to join you in person this year, but we look forward to seeing you in person soon. Please come visit us in Los Angeles. The World Trade Center in Los Angeles, as well as the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation, are eager to work with you. Congratulations to the Ministry of Economic Affairs, Bureau of Foreign Trade, TITRA, AIT, ASOS on hosting 10th U.S. Business Day. We wish you a most successful event. Thank you.
Hello, and thank you for having me. I first want to thank the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office team in Atlanta for this opportunity to speak with you today. I must also thank Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs, the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, the American Institute in Taiwan, and the American State Offices Association for organizing this event. As one of the U.S. states with a presence in Taiwan, I'm pleased to have Mr. Sam Ling as our South Carolina representative in the country. It's a privilege to serve as the Secretary of Commerce and represent our state of South Carolina. All of us in South Carolina recognize the importance of our economic partnership with Taiwan. Our two economies are highly integrated via trade in goods and services, and I was pleased to see that Taiwan and the United States recently decided to resume regular bilateral discussions on trade. I hope this will create additional mutually beneficial opportunities. With the investment and growth of many foreign and domestic brands, South Carolina has transformed itself into a global hub for advanced manufacturing. South Carolina is ready for the future, and we welcome companies in Taiwan to join the other great companies from around the world that have already located in South Carolina. We at the South Carolina Department of Commerce stand ready to help. Thank you again very much for your time and the opportunity to speak with you today.
Good morning. My name is Bob Rolfe, and welcome to the 10th Annual U.S. Business Day. We in Tennessee are very excited about this new partnership and the expansion of the opportunity between our state and Taiwan. Today, approximately 1,000 foreign direct investment companies call Tennessee home, and that includes jobs for about 160,000 Tennesseans. We're also laser focused on the automotive industry. We are home to 3 great OEMs, Nissan, General Motors, and Volkswagen. And that includes the OEM supply chain. About 130 foreign direct investment companies participate in that supply chain. We're also looking forward to an expanded opportunity with Taiwan. Today, 8 Taiwanese companies call Tennessee home, investing approximately $30 million in capital. We also export about $190 million from Tennessee on an annual basis. So we wish you the best of luck. We hope your meeting is successful, and we look forward to participating in expanding our collaboration with Taiwan. Many, many thanks. Cheers.
Ni hao. My name is Adriana Cruz, and I'm the Executive Director of the Texas Economic Development and Tourism Office in the Office of Governor Greg Abbott. It's my honor to welcome you today during U.S. Business Day in Taiwan. I'd like to thank the Minister of Economic Affairs, Ms. Wang Meihua, and Mr. Benjamin Shi, Director of the Economic Division of Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Houston, for the invitation to speak with you. And thank you to the American Institute in Taiwan for co-hosting this important event. As I'm sure you're aware, there's a strong economic and cultural relationship between Texas and Taiwan, one that continues to grow and flourish. International trade between Taiwan and Texas plays a significant role in spurring economic growth for both economies. In fact, Texas is Taiwan's top U.S. export destination, with total trade between the two markets totaling more than $12 billion in 2020. As the 9th largest economy among the nations of the world, Texas is one of the leading investment destinations in the U.S., offering unmatched competitive advantages for companies that choose to do business in the Lone Star State. Texas has been a popular destination for Taiwanese investment, the 2nd largest destination in the United States. And Taiwanese leaders, such as Formosa Plastics, Foxconn, Inventec, and Tongyang Group, have all selected Texas for their facilities, bringing nearly $3 billion in capital investment and creating nearly 2,000 quality jobs since 2003. In addition, Texas and Taiwan share strengths in many major industries. Texas has become a national hub for technology and innovation in the United States. advanced manufacturing is one of the fastest growing Texas manufacturing sectors, including computer and electronic products, semiconductors, automotive manufacturing, and more. And Texas is at the helm of some of the most innovative advancements in electric vehicle R&D. At today's event, we look forward to exploring additional opportunities for partnerships between Texas and Taiwan. As you consider your next relocation or expansion decision, today or at any point in the future, our office would welcome any questions you may have about doing business in the great state of Texas. Thank you to everyone who's joined us today. Please enjoy the rest of the event. 谢谢.
On behalf of the state of Utah and the Governor's Office of Economic Opportunity, I extend a warm welcome and greetings to all participants of the U.S. Business Day. This marks the 10th anniversary of this important business platform. Congratulations on organizing such an important event. We're grateful for our relationship with Taiwan, a relationship that goes back to 1980 when we signed a sister state agreement. Our shared values and relationship has resulted in increased business, academic exchanges, and great friendships. We wish you another successful U.S. Business Day.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brian Ball. I'm Governor Ralph Northern's Secretary of Commerce and Trade here in Virginia. I'm proud to say Virginia has earned consecutive titles as America's top state for business from CNBC, and we invite you to see firsthand why more than 800 firms from over 40 countries call Virginia home. Virginia has fostered a pro-business environment, competitive operating costs, exceptional infrastructure, and a highly skilled, highly trained workforce. And we pride ourselves, we are a worker-friendly state, and the governor has often said, if you take care of people, they will take care of you. We found that to be true here. For those of you who may be coming to the United States, Virginia is on the East Coast. It is situated about halfway between the northern and southern sectors of the country. That puts us within about a day's drive of almost 50% of the United States population. We have a wonderful port here. We have wonderful interstate highways. We have good train service, freight train as well as commuter train. And we have wonderful airports here. And for those of you who have visited with us, you may well have come in through Washington Dulles International Airport, which happens to be situated within Virginia. Virginia's attraction of international businesses represents nearly $6.5 billion in foreign direct investment over the past 10 years. We're very proud of that. We, as a state, have always embraced globalization as a critical component to execution of a successful economic strategy. I'm proud to say that in 2020, Taiwan ranked 7th among our states as an export destination with close to $600 million in product being exported to Taiwan. We look forward to continuing to build on Virginia's strong trade partnership with Taiwan, and we encourage you to explore the many opportunities we have here in Virginia to do business. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lisa Brown, the Director of the Washington State Department of Commerce. We're excited to participate in the 10th annual Taiwan-US Business Day. Special thanks to the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office for inviting us to participate. We're building on a rich history of Washington State and Taiwan business relationships. 7% of all U.S.-Taiwan economic activity is related to Washington State, and 5 Washington cities have sister city relationships with Taiwan. As the global business and economic environment continues to recover from the disruptions of the last few years, we look forward to continuing our partnership and building on it for decades to come. From the Washington State perspective, we are making a major investment in broadband. Over $300 million will be invested in high-speed internet connectivity for all in Washington state. You know us as the home to global corporations such as Microsoft, Amazon, and Starbucks. We truly are an innovative economy. We have very inexpensive power rates, as low as 3 cents per kilowatt hour, and we see a great future ahead in clean energy. In fact, our state has made a commitment to a carbon-free economy by 2045. As we look to the future, we see working together on critical new technologies in semiconductor, solar, and battery manufacturing. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with our in-country representative, Sean Fogarty. Again, thank you so much for inviting us to participate. We look forward to working with your leaders and growing our economies together.
Missy Hughes, Secretary and CEO of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation. As Wisconsin's lead economic development organization, we are here to help you connect to opportunities throughout our state. We work closely with an extensive network of partner organizations, including, I'm proud to say, the American Institute in Taiwan. We're located in the heartland of America, just north of Chicago. In fact, we are so centrally located that you can drive to a majority of all manufacturers in the US and Canada in one day or less. Wisconsin is one of the best places for a business in the country. We offer a large, talented workforce with deep manufacturing skills, and our universities spend over $1 billion a year on research and development. Wisconsin offers favorable business climate, fiscally responsible state government, steady growth, reliable infrastructure, an abundance of clean energy, and remarkably low risk of natural disasters. For all these reasons, we're proud to be a popular destination for investment and acquisitions by leading global companies. We look forward to working together with you to help you meet your business expansion needs.
Hi, I'm Wyoming Governor Mark Gordon. Our great state is honored to participate in the U.S. Business Day in Taiwan. Wyoming ranks as America's most business-friendly tax climate 5 years running. Additionally, we have outstanding transportation options, top-ranked broadband connectivity, well-funded public education, and abundant outdoor space. Wyoming businesses, communities, and people thrive.
Hi, I'm Josh Darrell, CEO of the Wyoming Business Council, the state of Wyoming's economic development agency. We focus on connecting businesses and communities with resources to create opportunities for the people of Wyoming. In Taiwan, we do that in partnership with the Wyoming Asia Pacific Trade Office in Taipei. Wyoming's values center around 3 core attributes. First is quality of life. Yes, we have yoga, microbreweries, triathlons, and live music. Were you thinking Wyoming was all national parks, fly fishing, and rodeo? Well, we've got that and more. Second is our workforce. Our college graduates have Wyoming in their blood, and those who have left want to come back. That's why world-class companies like Underwriters Laboratories, Microsoft, Weatherby, the Center for Atmospheric Research, and more have chosen Wyoming. They can access an untapped supply of technical talent, and they are creating new opportunities.
Our final core attribute is meaning. In Wyoming, you're more than just a number. Here, business leaders, policymakers, and, well, me as well, are all part of your team. Businesses do matter in Wyoming, and we are ready to welcome you to our great state, and you can see it for yourself.
Welcome. We're very excited about what Wyoming has to offer foreign investors and businesses. We have a lot going on and a lot of great opportunities and potential. Wyoming was founded on opportunity and potential prior to and since becoming the 44th U.S. state in 1890. Wyoming was the first state to grant women the right to vote. In 1870, Wyoming's Louisa Swain became the first woman in the world to cast an electoral ballot. We were also the first state to have a woman governor. In 1872, Yellowstone National Park became the first national park in the world, and in 1906, Devil's Tower in northeastern Wyoming was designated the first national monument. In 1891, the Shoshone National Forest became the first national forest in the U.S., and way back in 1834, the first business west of the mighty Missouri River was established in Wyoming. It was a trading post to serve the fur trader industry. Today, that same can-do American West spirit is driving efforts to grow and diversify Wyoming's economy by adding value to the state's core energy, tourism, and agriculture industries, as well as activating new economic sectors in healthcare, financial, scientific, and professional services, digital and technology, arts and culture, and advanced manufacturing. But don't just take it from me, take it from people doing business in Wyoming.
We really looked at a lot of different states that we could potentially move to out west, and Wyoming stood out for a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones is they made it very attractive for us. I mean, ultimately we're a business and we need to be able to continue to function.
Wyoming in general is really business friendly. 5% sales tax really isn't that much compared to everywhere else. We don't have to worry about state income tax, state business tax.
We both moved here about 20 years ago, and we really found that Wyoming is a place where we want to do business.
Wyoming came very, very quick to the table.
They've made it a much easier transition than it really could have been, so we're really thankful for the efforts that have been here, represented from a lot of people in Wyoming.
For me, the business side of it allows me to make a living because there's not a lot of that tied up regulation.
The whole approach by the state was very positive. We were given opportunities to choose where in the state we want to be and how big or how small we wanted to go, etc., etc. So we felt at home right from the word go.
Wyomingites share a lot of things. We have a lot of commonalities. And so, you know, underlying everything is this sort of layer of authenticity.
Love being here. People very friendly. Step up if you have a need for something. People will step up and help.
We need workers and we need a corridor that allows us to get to the ocean, and we have it here in Wyoming. It's perfect.
I'll have to travel to big cities several times a year to sell my items and whatnot. And I can stand it about a week and then I'm ready to come home and, you know, not have to deal with traffic.